Alright, spend its technology points, increase light infantry and the town infrastructures for those mayors to hopefully get better. One last building to build for the hospital. And start beefing up the military again. Because we need to increase the size. I'll include them too. I mean, I control those castles too, so you gotta spend your money on this. Oh, attractive. Just a Slavic name, but just thought of an idea. That's why I was hesitant. Just thought of an idea in the future. But that would just be... Ooh. It's just, hey, 11 children now, late to the party. Yeah, 11 children, that's what I counted. Also, why is it taking an eternity and a half? By Servan, will you shut up about your pigs? Keep it up like that and I'm gonna commit suicide. Stanislav, you're not only the doctor of philosophy, but also you're the new moment, and please convert Prague for me. I mean, Bohemia is still stubbornly Catholic. Crimea is back to being, well, actually, Praha is now Zoroastrian. Okay, now down to, well, I can't move him right now, but if I remind myself, I need him to go down to Domatslice. Hang on. My son writes me from the university. It appears they found their calling there and are requesting to remain indefinitely as a scholar. This will provide a useful connection to the university, but it would disqualify him from succession. Oh, no, 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 no. I need you at home serving your family. I know it's disappointing, but damn it, you gotta come back. So I finally see my son again after many years at the academy. It appears their studies are concentrated on natural philosophy. He will make a fine administrator for the realm. Welcome back, Petar. Woohoo! Look at him. Well, he's Doctor of Law and Doctor of Natural Philosophy. How can you be both? How can you have 2 degrees of doctorates? That's cheating! But nonetheless, welcome back. That's cheating! I mean, you have to be the new emperor. Oh, and I'm going to implement this idea right now. This may sound thing, but yes, you are going to be betrothed to this newborn, and by the time which she turns 16, then yeah, you'll be old by then. But if you need women, there's always concubines. Sicko. Oh gee, all these children. As I said, I don't want him to be in the academy. He's way too talented, and we need that talent right here in the Empire. In these lands broke vampire hysteria. People believe that vampires haunt the area. They drink blood, spread disease, kill sleeping. Fear starts destroying the social and economic life of the region. I'll try to calm the situation down by letter. Damn it. Oh, people call this stupid. No. Not again. Well, we have not seen vampire hysteria since the days of Yadrinka. Haha, he who laughs longest. Finally that foul infidel, which I barely know, left this earth. Life is too short for hate. It's about time to change my ways. I'll be more kind. Because I am. See? More good than bad traits. And now I'm sick. Slow fever. Excellent symptom treatment. One night after returning from my study, I decided to take a shortcut through the secret passages to get to my chambers. Suddenly I hear a familiar voice speaking quietly on the other side of the wall. I wonder who could that be? Listening closely, I recognize Petar's voice. Even more surprising in this conversation, he's planning to kill Senulatovic. I quietly stand up and make my way back to chambers, mulling over this new information. Hey, isn't that your childhood rival? Yeah. Okay, that's fine. I'm not gonna arrest you for that, even if I did. Whoa. Institute a system of provincial avocados. All of the subjects would prove be significant, and they'll be more productive. Nice. Oh! Holy crap. Boyan, the master of war. Also, your doll. Oh, can't send him to the academy. Oh, the treasurer of the great protector general addresses the letter to the wise and emperor of the Empire of Croatia. Heaven's blessing upon thee. To strengthen the relationship between the nations, my master sent me on a mission to your dynasty. He wanted me to visit a court and set up trade agreements with local merchants. Trade? Alright. That's good. Say, it takes an emperor to know an emperor. You're an apprentice and a loony. And I barely got up there. I totally forgot about the trade league. Because so much I cared about my son. So that's great. So now what? Make a center of trade here? After a tour of Sen and a fortnight in my court, Treasurer Urabo Dol Hanman reaches us then. Thanks to the meticulous preparations made by my Darik Pat, Mayor Ludovit, everything went smoothly. The treasurer returned home with several new trade agreements for his master. Well done, Darik Patlovit. The Protector General will be quite pleased. No, we should have a imperial marriage. Not to me. I'm too old. Boyan. Where's Boyan? You. The Protector General of the Exalted Emperor addresses a letter to the benevolent Emperor of the Empire of Croatia. May good health be with you. The Heavenly Emperor of the Tang Empire has decided to grant the House of Senulatovic the greatest honor. His daughter, the benevolent Princess Jinfang, will become the bride of Prince Boyan. We are honored The arrival of Princess Jinfang is much awaited. She'll be here in a week's time. Okay. My son, Prince Boyan, is now married to the Imperial Princess Li Jinfang. The grand ceremony and the foreign princess will be the talk of the realm for many years to come. I wish them happiness and many children. Let me see. Sympathy for Zoroastrian. Thank you. Child of a concubine. She's a gardener. Well then, I'll make her master gardener too. She can take care of my gardens anytime. She's gregarious, charitable. She's proud. She should be. Kind, diligent, Chinese princess. My daughter-in-law and the one who takes care of the garden. Why don't you be a Zoroastrian, you know, so you can fully embrace Croatian culture? That and a few other things I forgot. I'm just being so damn generous, alright? I'm a kind guy. Thank you. Now you're one of us. And sympathy for the Eastern religions, such as Taoist, that you were. That you deserve. We had to make her Zoroastrian, otherwise Boyan will be like, I don't like my wife because she's Taoist and infidel and all that thing. But no. Even with sympathy to Zoroastrian, it would be better if she was fully Zoroastrian. Yes. Just get rid of that. My poem went all wrong. The feeling I wanted to express lost among the words, and the result was just a piece of spoiled pergament. Or is that parchment? This failure made me question my passion for writing poetry. Even more so, the new poet at court has demonstrated his superior memory and mastery only yesterday. I don't want him to think less of me as a poet. So I have a courtier by the name, a blast furnace in Zadar, made by the Chinese master engineer. This great Chinese blast furnace provides vast quantities of iron at the excellent level of quality. Also, keep spending money. Don't forget about... Oh, no, that's the other place. Many years of my life spent dedicated to the Great Trade League. Did I now? Performing missions and tasks in the interests of the Order and its guildmaster. Today all that effort has been rewarded. Yeah, right, I hardly did anything. I've become the new guildmaster. My fellows now look at me for leadership and guidance. And leadership and guidance I shall provide, I guess. I hardly did anything for the League. Scratching the ear. So apparently our master engineer is still working. That's what I'm waiting for. Oh man, okay, save your money and your assets to create the center of trade before I pass on. Because why not? Praise Ormazd indeed. Wondering, it's like, why do I have notifications, or like, why do I care about them having children even though they're a world away? I can never become a tributary because I'm an emperor. Takes a while. Also, what was that? Oh, never mind. The alliance between Bulgaria and Serbia broke down. Now I'm stressed. I was about to say now I'm pissed, but I don't have the ruffle trait. I do see her being a future Ostbad. Oh, center of trade, center of trade. Create center of trade. Ow! As Guildmaster, I have a lot of connections and influence in the Trade League. With the provincial taxes and tariffs, I managed to attract traders away from their favored markets and into my territory. To retain them, I will need support of the market personally with occasional gifts. Profit awaits. Now save your damn money. Ah, whatever. She'll be an Ostbad over there. I don't think they have the women's law like ours. I don't really think. Orthodox revolt. Crimea again. I can raise a Chinese honor guard. 2,000 strong. Well, that's a benefit of having the marriage, the imperial marriage. Sharp pains in my abdomen cause me to clutch in my stomach. Alas, this could be the end of me. What a good symptom treatment. Tells me to take daily walks out in the wilderness because of the smells of civilization. Why, of course, especially you got a blast furnace right here in Zadar. Oh, I have cancer. Well, my life is in your hands. Oh boy. We buckled the last strap, securing me on the operating table. I will not lie to you, my lord. This will be excruciatingly painful, but it must be done. I tried to protest when Kiyomi brought out the saw, but due to my calming potion he made me drink, I slurred the words beyond my comprehension. The treatment was successful, but I paid a heavy price. I'm cured of cancer, but he cut off my hand. So yeah, now I'm severely injured, so stressed and depressed. I'm still gonna die anyway, cancer or not. But if this is my way of going out, then fine by me. Because my son, the next emperor, could be the next great emperor due to his smarts. No longer stressed thanks to my garden. We'll throw a feast soon. Yep, don't have a hand. I'm severely injured in addition to being depressed. One would think I would die soon, especially with such an old age that I'm in. And cannot wait to be Petar, who is going to be the first emperor who was born after the Yadrinka era, as well as the first of being the academy graduate. Turn around that way. Just had an idea, but that would have to be implemented in the future. All castles must have forges. Do there are forges? Yeah, we do. What about here? Just need more retina because I thought about... Oh, where the hell are you? Thought about disbanding it and create an entirely new one that's dedicated to the Khazars. More expensive to spend and maintain. Yes, more expensive to spend and maintain is because you know, there's that holy order which I don't think we'll ever have for Zoroastrians, which are the immortals. But it's only unless if you created the Persian Empire and restored the priesthood. I shall give them some of my assets. The idea is, let's have a Khazar retinue of all Khazars, which would be our own, you know, immortals. Like the Sassanids, which are nothing but common. I'm contacting you to offer a deal. I'm in dire need of assets, and have a lot of coins at my disposal. I believe this trade is more than fair. I hope you'll accept it. Unfortunately, I cannot accept Blasi. Odd name. Yeah, sorry about that. Come back anytime. Highly doubt it, because I might die soon. Terrible, always good. Oh, you're a loony. What is this? Oh, a genius. Often speaks of appearance of wise men of old. I don't know about any wise men of old, but I could think of the wise woman, such as Yadrinka back then. She was not only the bravest of them all, but the wisest of them all. Good, I just fine. It's better than being frail. Again, still spending on it because it's an idea. Now let's just save up the money for the next ruler. Zvonimir Oldadekane sent me a courier with an offer. He's willing to make a significant donation of my war chest, but in return, I promise to return a favor in the future. 200. Right. What the? Use the favor to get Emperor to get a chancellor position. Fired. So my new Astaban. What's your skill? 11. You just wanted to be a an Astaban then. Considered a... Yep. Oh, this again. Just let him go. My horrific wound from my maiming is now stinking and oozing pus. The pain is debilitating. The courtiers are avoiding me like death itself. I'm no longer severely injured, but now infected. Smells bad, it looks even worse. Yo, I might even die of an infection. Well, I did live a great life, defended the country, and met China in the Emperor. Why you keep checking if you want to know if there's a new Emperor? You have the news on. They'll let you know if the Emperor is dead. Although I'm older than him. And I don't have any artifacts for me to send. What? Wow, we expanded the empire right into Greece. Matter of fact. Oh, okay. Thank you. Hold on. Does this mean... Can we create the kingdom title of Greece? Yes, we can. And this may sound like a bad idea, but I'm gonna give him the kingdom of Greece title. Yes, that includes Duke Zvonimir the Lame of Trakim and all these guys there. Even though Bulgaria controls this area, but he can get Greece for himself. So I no need to have him possessed, but where's my... Okay. This is just for your getting to speech. So yeah, that's your capital for now. Athens. Mayor Ludovic fired, and you're the new daughter punt. But that's a bad skill. Look, as happy as I give you the kingdom title, but you cannot dismiss someone who's recently used a favor to get appointed. Well then. Not just research economic tactic and split. I know it's not as high as the dollar. Just save your money. Save your money, not shave your money. The hell you said. Well, that'll expire soon. Actually, there is something I would want to spend on, but it's for, you know. Oh, since he's the shelter, an idea. Yes, that's right. The person who's betrothed to Vesna is the one that's also going to educate her. Odd choice, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Whether he likes it or not. Oh, I remembered another thing. You got nothing better to do, sending you to the academy. You're not married yet? Oh, since you're a lunatic, I wonder what happens when we send you to the academy. I wonder what they'll think of you. Okay. Rabble and seeking vampire turned his eyes to the local temple. Is the clergy might have been corrupted by the undead? Why do they have, what do they have so well? Why not support the quest? A crowd of people stormed the temple and plundered it, seeking for evidence of collaboration with the bloodsuckers. It is not known whether they found evidence but left, but a few days left the temple. Stupid folks. History of still alive. They just wrecked your place. Goddamn vampire hysteria. It's just like in the days of Yadriga in their early childhood. Whoa. Emperor Drzislav has ascended to heaven at age 72. He died of an infected wound. Known to be kind, few had a bad word to say about him. A godly man. Drzislav is with Ahura Mazda now. Emperor Petar, having mastered many skills, he is sure to be admired by his subjects. Long live Emperor Petar. Well now. It's been a long time coming. Well, knowing that I'm supposed to be a wise man and have 2 doctorate degrees and Platonist, even though I have a frail physique, give me the longest hairstyle and beard. Oh yeah. Now I don't know if I look like Zoroaster himself or just some old wise man once I turned, what the hell is this? Germaniac. Whoa. Knowing the inevitable coming of Ragnarok as foretold in their saga scriptures, Norse believers work even in secret to prepare the world for the snowy hell of Fimbulvetr and the great battles of the all-consuming fire it presages. Practicing the secret rituals in the name of the All-Father will accept any kind of warrior who could stand in the struggle against the chaos and desolation that other faiths seem intent of bringing upon the world. Oh no, I don't want to get involved in that sort of thing. I'll renounce it. So that's what that sympathy of pagans was for. It's not just for Slavic pagans, but Germaniac as well. But now that's grown to perfection. And look at my learning skill, 35 now. And when I join the Hermetic Society, which is now learning, diligent and patient, I'll get 20 each. Well, Magus, you got yourself a genius in your society. I'm not born a genius, but I'm the first emperor to be the academy graduate. And first things first, scholarship. I'm a man of science. Should be good enough. And I wonder if I might go to China to get help for the answer. No? Oh, I haven't reached up to 1,000. Who's got enough better to do? He was an apprentice trader, so you're out of here. Oh no, that's fine, that's fine. Unless I'm gonna take a cheap way. Watch this. How about this woman? No? Okay, I brought her in for nothing. I spent 200 some odd gold for nothing. Let me choose my patron angel. Let's see the skills. There's something I can get the learning up. Ah, here it is. Armati. The spirit of serenity. Hurts the stewardship but increases more learning. Not one for immortality. I believe Yadrig achieved that back then. Now we must perform a sky burial. Unfortunately, he will not have a royal tomb, although I bet he would wish for that because he did a lot of great things. But nobody can surpass him. So I shall take him up to the mountains myself. And then hold a grand tournament and build a... Okay, we'll have an we'll build an observatory after the tournament. And finally, who shall be my apprentice? There's this thing I once did. Hey, if I'm the smartest man around, well, who's the dumbest? Somebody young, preferably. Okay, Sylvan, the mayor. You are part of it. Alright. Let the genius of Petar enlighten the realm. I'm born on the 4th of July. This generosity and the Senulatovic should not be forgotten, as I send it to you. After reaching the mountains, I carefully place the body in what I deem a good location. I can already hear the vultures soaring above me as I perform the necessary rituals. When I start to make my way back down, it doesn't take long until the vultures begin to tear at the flesh of both beak and claw. You are with Hoda Mazda now. I can go to China right now, but that can wait. Strong ruler must still learn to fight. Try to be patient, will you? No, cynical. Of course, all these bonuses coming in. That'll make them happy. But holy crap on the tax modifier. Right, let the... Gather herbs in the hills. Face a daunting task of researching and writing entire theory on paper to be viewed my peers. I have to be accepted by your order would be a great boon to me. But the qualities found to be lacking might be a big blow to my prestige. Well, I will ask help from those around me. Again, I may be a genius, but not a born genius, but hey, you gotta love that little helping hand. There you go. Here's some money. Ooh, look at this. But he still wears a dragon amulet, which he got from Petar originally, but now that he's the new wisdom of the academy, yeah, wearing that amulet would just only boost his ego. Let the tournament begin. And maybe afterwards I'll build the observatory and go to China. The heavily rangoid represents all the Tang Empire is most sorry to hear about the death of Yang Exshen, Master Engineer. What happened to him? Natural death? Died in battle. Oh! He was in a tournament. Rector of the Academy has sent me a beautiful illuminated manuscript in honor of my recent accession with him. A biography of Muhammad. Muhammad, peace be upon him. Where is it? There it is. The biography of Muhammad is a work by Ibn Ishaq. Is the earliest substantial biography of Muhammad. While collecting narratives, he was criticized for forging poems and presenting tales of dubious accuracy. Well, we Zoroastrians respect all religions. Well, depending on who you ask. Not about this man. Cynical. All he cares about science, so he probably views everybody as his equals. But mind you, there's still unruly factions such as Greece and Pannonia. Not to mention you do have Muslims living in your empire, so be respectful. If I have the sympathy for bigotry, why can't I have sympathy for Christendom, Judaism, or even Islam, if I like to appeal to everybody? Ginger root. That's all we got. Is that a foreign exchange student? He was originally a Gujarati, but now he's basically embraced this Croatian culture while still practicing Hinduism. A strong man. A winner. Now let's build that observatory and just increase intrigue a little, just only, you know, just to be safe, if you want to know stuff. I've encountered a neophyte Viola, possessed and has great fox, but she's quick-minded. It's always a pleasant occasion to talk for hours, the time allows, she never bores me. Oh, no. You don't want to have a crush. Don't want to make her a lover. Look, she's got syphilis. So let's just be friends. I may be lustful, as you can see here, but I just don't want to, you know. I'm not losing my virginity. Observe the skies, huh? Produced a truly revolutionary paper on the moon. It explores astrology and in particular movement and the importance of this heavenly body. I think I know what to be in the future. Yadrinka in the past, she was a theologian and she was zealous, but for me, I'm going to go on a different path. I should either focus on mysticism or astrology. Just be a scholar and hopefully a gentleman. The former concubine of the predecessor. The instruments and tomes I had gathered from my studies of secrets behind the stars finally arrived. Lenses of different shapes and sizes together with dusty old tomes written by learned people. These will prove invaluable for uncovering the truth. Now to carefully observe the sky. get your head in the clouds. He says yes. Yes. Another yes. Indefinite yes. Once again. Everyone says yes to my theory. Once again, the Mazdaki is the heresy that... What's your army strength? When they pop up, you can definitely take them on. I could take the Duchy of Slavonia. Why would I want to do that? Is he making threats against me? But then again, Slavonia was the ancestral home of the Senulatovic dynasty, and still is. But still, why would I want to do that? Forget, that's me. Matter of fact, does anybody like me around here? Not those, okay? While meeting in the council, I feel a headache rising inside my skull, making it hard to pick up on the different conversations in the room. Lack of sleep is clearing, it's telling me. Shouting erupts the room. Suddenly, King Havel shouts my name. I'm bringing my consciousness back to the room in a threatening tone. I ask for a agree. Sorry, could you explain to me again? I know you're angry, but you still have a high opinion towards me. Gotta keep going. The wise. I would love to be called the wise or the scholar. That's what I would like Peter to be known for. I possess the great mind. My knowledge of Plato has convinced me that I should write a book commenting on his writings. Commentating on his writings. See how this goes. Maybe I should do the same thing for, you know, me as being the doctor of law and natural philosophy. Neglected accounting. What is wealth compared to knowledge? Keep going, damn it. You know, the patronage. You're the one that cut off my father's arm. I mean hand. Perioslavel again. Good boy. Great, these guys again. Don't ask me to participate in the war. I'm not going over there. Alright, my observatory is finally ready. Is with great anticipation. Prepare my first observation. Wonder what strange things I'll discover in a land of bullshit. It's down there, isn't it? Oh, that's terrible timing. God. For the Mazdaki heretics. And Greece is in the middle of civil war for Gallican, so I may have to raise up the army, and maybe I should become a commander, and just in the way of, well, it's to be a great emperor, you gotta be a great warrior too. It's kind of standard procedure. Keep going. Matter of fact, Just send a detachment down there. Get together in Athens. I'm not sending entire armies here just to wait for them to all be assembled. What the? Whoa, what happened to Arabia? It's not that... Huh. There's decadence. They all declared independence for whatever reason. Oh, this changes things. Queen Susanna. My mother, Susanna? Oh, wait a minute, I don't have a mother. Wait a minute, who's Susanna? Oh, my friend. Okay. I've had many important things on my mind lately. There's a 30% chance that my friendship with her ends, and no, it doesn't. Yeah, I have to go fight in Greece now. Because we gotta put down these Mazdakis. It is rare to have a completely clear night sky to observe, yet tonight the weather conditions are perfect. I smile as I begin to carefully note down the pattern of celestial bodies. I feel a surge of energy I've never had such a spectacular view from my own constellation. Cancer. I could sense my connection to the elements stronger than before. How exhilarating. Honest or kind? I'm kind. Just like my father. I don't know if kindness is good for the Hermetic Society. Not really. But I think honesty might. Hang on, here comes an army. How do the stars move? Okay, it's time to prove myself into battle. They may have the heights advantage, but don't forget about your strategies. Strike your enemy hard, and I'll be in the front line. Alright. I'm in good health. Should they spring up again? Get on Spavodi. Get back to your post. Should be good enough. Finally, after several months, I finished my book. It is being widely praised by scholars as an inspired work of literature. My own book. I was writing stuff about Plato, now I got my own book. Thought about publishing. Let's see. Where is it? Unless I missed something. God, I got so many. something about commentary, so... Where is it? One of these days, there's got to be a way in this game where you could find artifacts easier. Oh yeah, that's Yadrinka's book. It's not there. Okay then. Anyway, how much money does it take to compose a book? Maybe I should compose a book of my own that involves learning. It's on my other man. Something in honor of a Hermetic master, or something educational. Study cultural advancements as well. Well, what's he up to? Okay, one thing's for certain. For this coming year. On the next episode, I will go to China to tell the Emperor, because I think this might as well begin a tradition in the Empire of Croatia. Every Emperor has to meet Croatia. No, excuse me. Every Croatian Emperor has to go to China to Petar before the Emperor. Now am I being an absent-minded professor of sorts? She's patient. Gee, why did I think of this idea? Hey, break this patrol wall. Wait a minute. What does he think of me? Oh, he'll be fine. Just break the damn patrol wall. Because I have something else planned for you. If they let me. Nope, doesn't say. I was about to say, can we send this person, or my half-sister, to the academy? Much like this next person. Or that. Or that. No? Very well then. That'll do it for this episode. On next one, we're gonna go to China. And we're gonna rise up in the Hermetic Society ranks. Till then, so long for now.